Hey guys, it's Silver Ninja bringing you a StarCraft 2 cast between the Red Terran Butterfly spawning in the bottom left corner and oGsMC is the Blue Protoss spawning in the top right corner. This map is Xel'Naga Caverns, if you didn't know already, and basically they are Korean, as you can see. I do not speak Korean, but I'm pretty sure it says good luck, have fun. And looking for a good game between these two guys. I know they're both good players. I don't know, their entire background or anything, their life story, if you will, but I do know that they are high level play, they are in Masters, and they are very entertaining to watch. I've seen games from both of them. And looks like oGsMC going for, standard pylon at 9, supply depot for Butterfly went down at 10, and everything's standard so far. So basically, to let you guys know a little bit about myself, I am Sober Ninja. I play StarCraft occasionally, well, a little more than occasionally. I'm not that great of a player. I'm a gold level, maybe platinum, but I'm just not there yet because I don't play enough competitively. I do play StarCraft a lot just for fun. Look at the production tab. They are getting their barracks and gateway about the same time. Gas going down for the Terran player right now. So yeah, I mean, I love playing StarCraft. I played the StarCraft and Brood War back in the day. Only 20. I thought I'd try my hand at casting because, why not? I got some extra time. Don't want to really study for my midterms, and I was like, hey, I'm gonna cast some games. Let's see if I like this. So that's what I'm doing. Looks like gas finishing up for the Protoss player right now, and let's see, orbital command going down at 16, pretty standard right there. Some players like to go earlier, some like to go a little later. It's kind of just a personal preference, and this SCV definitely is going to try and kill this Nexus, and I have no idea how long that will take, and it looks like MC is going to chase him on out of there with his probe, getting his second gas while his Cybernetics core goes down. Also standard. I am a Protoss player, for those of you who don't know me, which is pretty much none of you, I would guess. I do like to play with Terran too, just for fun, and Zerg. I do like all the races. Looks like this SCV is just going to hide down here, maybe scoot on back in about the 6-minute mark, something like that, just to see if he throws down a tech structure. Looks like his second Rax is going down, and concussive shells, first thing to get upgraded. So it looks like he will be going Marauder heavy, which is not surprising to go heavy Marauders against a Protoss player, especially early game. Later game, it usually is pretty good to stay with Marauders because a lot of the times you won't see many Void Rays in PvZ or anything like that. So it looks like this Stalker is rallied down here. So MC does know about this SCV, is going to snipe it out real quick, and then throw down his robotics. And I don't know if that was spotted by Butterfly. It was not, so he didn't see it, which is very good. I wouldn't have done that. That looks too sketchy to me to throw it down that fast. But it looks like he's MC's just gonna be hanging out at the watchtower. Both watchtowers got his Zealot Stalker down there. Gonna scoot his probe on down here, see if he can find anything. He is gonna run into a Marine and get pushed back, just taking a little bit of damage on those shields. So not much going on yet. Looks like Butterfly is trying to set up some sort of a funnel right here. Gonna pop that that probe as that Stalker looks like he killed maybe 2 Marines, and this is definitely gonna get pushed back. This concussive shell gonna take this Zealot out no problem, and he MC is definitely going to retreat after that. He does need to get this Immortal out really fast because even just these 4 Marauders and 2 Marines could be very, very dangerous. He only has 1 gateway still and 3 Stalkers, so this robotics should, or this Immortal should be finishing quite soon, and he is putting his units right here just so he can maybe get a couple shots off, but that's not going to happen. Gets his 1 sentry just to be sure. If he can force field this ramp, maybe cut the army in half, do as much damage. The Immortal popped at just the right time. He's going to poke this Marine up here and die, and then back out, realizing that this is not a good fight. I'm gonna wait, get a few more units, expand. He does have his command center on the way. Expand and get his factory down. Now I'm not sure. Usually you won't see many Terran players go Thor or really heavy siege tanks against Protoss just because of the Immortals. And if you do see a lot of siege tanks, a lot of times Protoss, they can just get a couple of Phoenix, lift up those tanks from behind, and allow their Immortals and other units to just kill all the rest of the units, then set the tanks back down. Not even having to snipe them, just picking them up, taking them out of the army for a couple of seconds can make a huge difference. Or just getting a couple of Void Rays to sneak up behind those immobile tanks and just do a little bit of damage where they can. So is going to morph this command center into an orbital command before he lifts it off. He does have a good amount of SCVs here, so he will be able to transfer quite a few down to his natural. Is setting up a couple bunkers just to be safe. And the great thing about bunkers in StarCraft 2, you can salvage them. There's really no excuse to not put bunkers up if you're Terran. You can always salvage them if they're not getting used. And looks like this observer is... I thought there's an observer down here maybe. No, it's right here. So he is going to see this expansion timing. He is putting his expansion up at his own natural. Feeling comfortable with these two Immortals, it should be able to hold off quite a few units. And opting to get his robotics bay as well as 2 more gateways. So holding off on the Immortal production for now, just to kind of try and get this base up and running. And looks like Butterfly is going to stem for some reason. I'm not sure why. Maybe he got scared because it was dark back there. But he is going to see his expansion timing and then get taken out by one of these sentries. So Butterfly does know that the expansion is on the way and just finishing and getting up and running for MC. So really these expansion timings were about the same, even though Butterfly started his first from morphing it in and having to fly it down there. Does take a little bit of time to do. So it looks like a Colossus is on the way. Thermal Lance has not been started yet. Looks like he is going to start that right there with his 200 gas. Throwing down some pylons, making sure not to get supply block, because he is going to be producing quite a few units, especially his Colossus. The 6 supply is pretty hefty. So he just got the M&M ball with medevacs to back it up, which is very powerful against Protoss if microed correctly. So this game, I believe, is going to come down to pretty significant micro. He is going to see his Colossus, I think, and he is going to get some Vikings right when he sees that, just to deal with it. So he's going to see this. I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure he did see it. And right there, 2 Vikings on the way immediately. Just great response time from Butterfly by seeing that Colossus, saying, okay, I could engage this right now, but he does have 2 Immortals. He has a lot of sentries. Could split me apart. And then with these Colossus in the back, I need to get some Vikings out. So he's continued the Colossus production, and this Thermal Lance is on the way. This Overseer is doing a great job right now. A lot of mistakes that lower level people will make, lower level Protoss players make, is they go, oh, I have an Overseer. It's invisible. I'm going to fly it around. And when you're flying your Overseer over and over again around this army, like, oh, I'm going to go over here and then go over here, you're more likely to be seen. Because really the only way a Terran player can see it is if they do this. Because when it shows up for them, you can barely see it. So you can see that little bit right there. So that's one trick that I learned from HD, if you wanted to know that, a long time ago. That's pretty much the easiest way to spot and observe. If you think it's there, you have to think it's there. You can't just go around the map doing this all day, because you're not going to see anything if you're doing that. So yeah, just keep your observer in one spot. Just see when they can move out. See a little bit of the army composition, not all of it. Just have a good idea of what's there. And I like MC's play here. He's keeping some stalkers on the high ground because he does know there's medevacs on the field. And medevacs can be very powerful on this map with drops. They can come up. They're pretty much virtually protected all the way through here. They can come up, just drop here, right behind the mineral line. So it looks like he is going to be moving out, just taking a little bit more map control back. Going to take this watchtower, then run out. And he Butterfly does have 4 Vikings, and MC does see this. He does have this observer, so he should have spotted that.